Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone, welcome to my presentation. First of all, I'd like to thank all of you for coming here today. Let me introduce myself first. My name is RAHIM HERMANSYAH with name 2022-30306. I'm delighted to be here today to tell you about Indonesian food. The presentation consists of 3 sections. First, I'll start by talking about main courses. Then, I'll focus on the desserts, and finally, I'll end with the snack. This presentation will take about 10 minutes more. There will be a question and answer section after my presentation does. If you have questions, please leave them until the end of the presentation. So, let me begin this with a question. How many of you have ever tried all Indonesian food? I bet none of you have ever done that, because our country has a wide variety of cuisines. It's said that Indonesia has around 5,350 traditional recipes. Among those cuisines in this section, I'll be looking at some main courses. As we know, we Indonesians really have appetizer before eating the main dishes. We start our meal with main courses instead of appetizer. We start our meal with main courses instead of appetizer. Some famous Indonesian main dishes are sate, nasi goreng, and rendang. Let's talk about sate first. Sate or satay is a meat square that is cut over that goes. It is served with a sauce and lontong or rice cake. There are numerous variations of satay in Indonesia. Some of them are sate Madura, sate Padang, Marangi, and etc. Indonesia is ever known for having the richest variation satay in the world. Next, nasi goreng. Nasi goreng of fried rice, just like satay. There are also many variations of nasi goreng in our country. Common nasi goreng uses ketchup, sweet soy sauce to spice it. Nasi goreng is traditional breakfast dish that uses leftover rice from the previous day's meal. In 2011, nasi goreng was its number 2 for CNNA's board 50 most delicious food. The last Indonesian courses I like to talk about today is rendang. Rendang is an original dish from Padang, Indonesia. Rendang is a beef that is braised in coconut milk and spicy for hours. The slow cooking method is the one that makes rendang so tender and rice with spicy. Its tenderness and richness in flavor made rendang to be crowned as the number 1 dish on CNNA's 2011 World So Most Delicious Food. Now, let's move on the next section, which is about Indonesian dessert. The same as the main courses, Indonesian desserts are also varied. I'll focus on 2 popular desserts, which are martabak manis and cendol. Let's talk about martabak manis first. Martabak manis or sweet martabak is a bread-like pancake. There are numerous toppings of martabak manis, but the most popular ones are sugar, chocolate sprinkles, cheese, and peanuts. Martabak manis is a served folded and cut to small square that make the topping getting inside the martabak manis inside of on the top. Next, the cendol. Next cendol. Dessert is cendol. Cendol is made out of green rice flour, warm like jelly, creamy coconut milk, shaved ice, and palm sugar syrup. We can also add jackfruit, durian as the additional topping at of cendol. Cendol is served best in summer or when weather is really hot along with snack. This leads us to the next section, which is about Indonesia snack. When we are talking about Indonesian food, it isn't complete if we don't mention Indonesian snack in this presentation. I like to talk about Indonesian most popular snack like gorengan. Nice. Gorengan. I believe most Indonesians have tried gorengan or fritter is various kinds of ingredients, better and deep fried. Gorengan is commonly sold by street vendors or traveling cart. There are numerous types of gorengan, such as banana fritter, bakwan, cireng, and etc. So that's all I want to say about Indonesian food. In conclusion, not only our country is rich in culture, but cuisine. In this presentation, I only mentioned a few Indonesian food, but in reality, we have thousands of kinds of cuisine. Now, I'll be pleased to answer questions if you have them. If there are no more questions, I'd like to end my talk here. Thank you so much for coming and for listening to my presentation. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.